Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome. Okay, whichever little category you happen to be falling under. Please make sure that you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate that. All the information, of course, on how to get a more personal one-on-one psychic intuitive life coaching session with me is going to be in the description box of this video. So these are just going to be some comforting messages. We all kind of, we're walking together in this world, okay? We all can kind of go through similar things or whatever. So I just felt like that, tonight was needed or whatever, or today, this morning, whenever you're getting this. Just a message of like some type of comfort, just knowing that you're not alone in this world, that you're not the only ones, going through things. And basically, God still got you, no matter how tough life gets, okay? So yeah, sit back, all right? I'm gonna try, y'all know I always say I'm gonna try not to be long-winded, but no, because I need to eat my dinner, so, try not to be too long. And of course, as well, of course, if you guys are watching this live, if you're not watching this live chat, you need to make sure you subscribe. But if you are watching this live, I will be live later this evening, possibly in about an hour or so, to do not a pick a message, but I'm actually going to do a message for all zodiac signs, okay? Or each zodiac sign. And of course, during that live stream, if you have any specific questions that you would like to ask, or you want to get a personal message, clarification, or just like, from confirmation on something, or you just need somebody to talk to, okay? But yeah, I'm going to be live later this evening. But yeah, y'all know I do those periodically. So like I said, just make sure that your post notifications are on, even though YouTube be tripping. But hopefully you will get the notification, or just follow me on Instagram. And make sure to just check my community tab. But I'm going to give you guys a second here. Also, too, this is a lavender candle. I think lavender and, I don't know, child, lavender and something else. I can't remember. But I believe like lavender, like sense of lavender is very calming. I believe so, child. But yeah, this is going to be message number 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And of course, y'all can't pick multiple ones. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. You can't pick multiple ones. 333 may be very significant for someone out there. You can't pick multiple ones. Maybe you're going through different situations, and maybe you just want to pick, a message you need to hear for one situation, the other, whatever. It's not specifically going to be about romance, career, anything like that. Just whatever I'm going to be picking up on. But I'll definitely try to like break down anything that I just kind of get a vibe for. So. But yeah, those who are live, let me know in the live chat when, we get to yours, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you represent and what you got going on, okay? As well, I'm about to get started here, as well as if y'all been rocking with me for a little minute, I don't know if y'all remember this little book here, but I got this when I flew to Nigeria, when I went to Africa. When I was coming back from Nigeria, this lady on the plane gave me this book. I think she wrote this book. Yeah, she wrote this book. It's called The Sounds of Joy. And I think it's supposed to have like a CD with it. I can't remember if she gave me the CD. I don't think she did. I don't think she gave me the CD, but I don't, it wasn't needed. You know what I'm saying? God knew what he was doing. It wasn't really needed. But it's actually pretty dope. She has messages in here herself. She has a Bible verse, and messages in here, and then like a prayer. So it's like a theme, Bible verse, a message, and a prayer. So I'm a pick one, just a random one for each pile or whatever. And you know what? I wasn't going to do like a collective thing, but I'll go ahead and do like a collective message because ironically, I'm just trying to show y'all an example, and it landed up on 3. And like I said, 333 may be very significant for a lot of you guys. But yeah, I think this is supposed to be like a calendar. What is up with me and calendars? What is up with me and calendars, y'all? Okay, what is up with me and calendars? Okay, but it's actually okay. She said that this was so on the CD thing or whatever, or on the music thing, whatever MP3 or whatever it is. You actually, it's kind of like listening to like a meditative message every morning, and then you kind of read the book to go along with it. That's what it was. But yeah, because it says day 3. So for some of you guys, there could be something very significant happening in 3 days. Okay, so I'm going to get into the collective ledger. Let me actually write this down, the timing for this. Okay, for the collective message, I'm going to be reading from this book here. So you got something about day 3 here. There could be something very significant happening in 3 days for you. Maybe something significant happened 3 days ago. All right, but the message is a new song. A new song. Of course, music could be significant to some of you guys as well. I'm gonna just warn y'all now. Like I said, this was a book that a woman made. Okay, so through the years of having it, there have been some typos and stuff. So let's not be rude or nothing like that in case there is anything that pops up. Okay, and also too, don't be rude to me if I can't pronounce a word. Okay, child. Anyways, we got day 3, a new song. The Bible quote comes from Psalm 40, Psalm 43. Oh, come on, 43. What is that? Chapter 40, verse 3. Is that what it is? Baby, no, I didn't forget how to read the Bible. Okay, it says, He has put a new song in my mouth. Praise to our God. Many will see it and fear and will trust in the Lord. Come on. I was really about to say hallelujah before I even seen it. Hallelujah, I am alive and well. So the message that goes along with this, it says, your life is a testimony just by being alive, period. Come on. Listen, let me tell you something when God be knowing what he doing. I literally just did this daggone video because I'm like, bro, I know folk going through it right now. But it says your life is a testimony just by being alive, okay? Every morning you wake up is a testimony. Every morning you wake up is a testimony. That you can see, stretch, touch, move, move, and eat are reasons to praise God. Come on now. And the many desires or prayer requests you have, the list may be just one item or even an unending list you go through every night. The Almighty God is bigger than all of them. Bigger than any problem that you got. God literally is your source. God is source. He got you. Any little thing that you've been praying about, from the big to the small, God is bigger than all of them. Okay? Many out there are watching you and want to be where you are or have your joy. Let me tell you something. It's so crazy this is coming up. A group chat that I have with a group of ladies that I'm friends with. One of my friends actually just sent a picture, like an encouraging message to us today in the group chat. And it's so crazy this is coming up. I can't remember verbatim what it says, but basically it was just like, somebody out there is, like a homeless person is wishing to have the home that you have. Somebody with, whatever, like alopecia is wishing to have the hair that you have. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody without limbs are wishing that they could walk like you're walking right now. It's so crazy that this is coming up because my friend just sent a message like that today. And like I said, that wasn't verbatim, but that was basically like the gist of the message. So it's crazy that this is coming up. Wait a minute. confirmation. I'm sorry, the dryer just stopped. Anyhow, it says, many out there are watching you and want to be where you are or have your joy. It is the Lord's doing, and he will yet do that which will cause men to glorify his name in your life. He will put a new song of praise in your mouth, so much so that people will turn to worship him because of your testimonies. At the end of the day, God always has to get the glory. And to be honest, if we're going to be talking real quick, not even necessarily about religion or nothing like that. But some people may not really know what that means. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just going to be real with y'all. I understand why God put me in certain positions. I know a lot of people that probably found my channel or, around here, whatever, they probably try not to talk about God. They probably are atheists or don't even believe in it, or all they say is just spirit, don't know who the heck spirit is, okay? And I'm going to just be real. I understand why God uses certain people and put certain people in certain spaces. Maybe this is the first time you ever necessarily reading a daggone Bible verse. I don't know. But I must say that where was it? Oh yeah, about like God getting the glory, and some people will say like, oh my gosh, well that's so selfish for God to want to have glory. Like, do you understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? And like I said, I kind of have struggled with that. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, why is it always about God getting the glory? Like, I don't get it. Because it's like, God is a God where he wants to make sure that people all return to him, right? God gave us free will. You can believe whatever religion you want to believe. You know what I'm saying? You can just say source. You can just say Big Daddy in the sky, but not really talk about it. You can do whatever you want. But ultimately, yes, he wants everyone to turn back to him. So what is he going to do throughout your life? Because also, too, it's like it's almost like God made sure that in the Bible, it's like, listen, I'm not about to make no promises that I can't keep. Because nowhere in the Bible does it ever say like, yep, if you believe in God, your life is going to be great. Yep, if you're a quote unquote Christian, your life is going to be perfect. Yep, life is just going to be peaches and creams and everything's going to be okay. Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. There's no promise of happiness all the time. There is no promise of, yep, once you manifest this one thing, your life is going to be great. There is no type of promise like that in there. But what God does promise is that I want to make sure that, and when he says I, him, speaking of God, he's like, I got to make sure that I get the glory, that people understand that I'm real. So no matter what you're going through, I'm going to put y'all out there into this world. I'm going to give y'all free will. Y'all do what y'all want. But just always remember that you can call on me. You can come to me anytime you feeling lost. Anytime you feeling like you are found and everything is going great, continue to rely on me. Continue to rely on me, because I'm going to be able to do miracles that you can't even think about. I'm going to do miracles that you can't even imagine. So much so to the point where y'all know how some people answer. They're just like, well, how did this happen? How did that happen? You literally do not have an answer, because all the answers you can say is like, child, that was just all God. That's what he means by wanting to get the glory. And I mean, you can still disagree with it. I understand from different points of view. It's like, well, I can't serve a God like that. That sounds so selfish and blah, blah, blah. Why does God make everybody suffer? Why do we go through diseases? Why is there cancer? Why is there killings? Nowhere in the Bible, there is no teaching. There is no teachings, my baby, that say that says that there will not be death, that there will not be sickness, that there will not be crying. There is no type of promise. So for people to use that as an excuse, nobody ever promised that. So always remember that when you are going through certain things, that's only just a moment for you to turn back to God. Be like, you know what? I need you right now. I need you now. I need you right now. I need you now. I need you not another second or another minute, not an hour, another day. But Lord, I need you right away. Oh my gosh, y'all remember that song? If I never needed you before to show up and restore all of the pain that I have felt when I was yet searching the world for more. You're the true best friend I have indeed. You're my best friend. I know I need. Okay, because I don't really remember the lyrics, but anyways. So the little prayer down here, it says, King of glory, all through today, do that you will, wait, what is it now? Do that you will, make all ask who it is. What? Listen, y'all. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just like have this little moment of confusion. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. King of glory, okay? King of glory, all through today, do that will make all ask how it happened, and also make me sing loud praises to you. Thank you, Lord. Listen, I told y'all this lady wrote this book. Okay. But anyways, but basically the prayer is just about really just kind of surrendering to God. And ironically, I actually had y'all know the Moonology Oracle deck. But while I was making the piles or whatever, the message of surrender to the divine came out. And I was like, dang, should I make this like an overall message? But I should have just kept it out. But anyways, but yeah, so that's just, a little prayer verse. A little Bible verse, a message there, and then a little prayer that you can practice and you can say. Because some people too, they don't even know how to talk to God. They don't know how to pray. And really, there is no right or wrong way. Just talk. Just talk to him. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be mad at anybody, if you're going to get upset, like talk to God so he knows what's going on with you. Even though he knows, but he's just kind of waiting on you. But again, the overall message here is a new song. God is bestowing a new song in your mouth, okay? Praise be to God. Many will see, many will hear, and many will fear this new song that you're about to have. And all you got to do is just trust in God, period, okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Let me make sure I write down the... All right, pile number one. I'm going to read the messages that you got here. Of course, you already know this came from a calendar that I had, okay? So I just pulled 2 messages for each pile. But pile number 1, you got the message of be your greatest self always, okay? And it says, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit, Notorious B.I.G., which is so crazy. I was just watching The Masked Singer. Okay, I'm sorry, spoiler alert if you watch The Masked Singer, but also too, if you listen to music, you already know who these people be. But anyways, I'm gonna just say that there was a reference, okay? There was a reference to B.I.G. on The Masked Singer, the episode I was just watching. So it's crazy that this came up, okay? All right. So again, only make moves when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, sky's the limit. Because the glass ceiling, let me tell you something, the glass ceiling that folk talk about, it's an illusion. It's only an illusion. Sky's the limit, okay? So don't be afraid to be your greatest self always, all right? Okay. Let me pull this one up. All right. So we got gratitude list. It says counting your blessings and feelings, gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Ask yourself this, okay? Keep focused upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. So It definitely is. Okay, again, where it's just like, focus on, what is it? I had just reposted something the other day where it's just like, the key is to focus on the goals instead of the obstacles. And oftentimes, of course, the obstacles are they're gonna be more tedious. The goal is always bigger, but the obstacles to get there are always so tedious, and there's so many. There's always so many, so it's like a plethora of them, and it could definitely get you down, because I mean, by the time you get to the third or fourth one, you just like, wait a minute now, baby, wait a minute. But I feel like the challenge for you, number one, through whatever you guys are going through right now, definitely find more gratitude. I feel like even if it's simply somebody being mean to you, and maybe they didn't understand how they were rude, how they were mean, or whatever, maybe they really didn't care. Somebody may have hurt you in some type of way. And you might, and that's the thing too, you might even be thinking that you just feeling sorrow or feeling a type of way because somebody says something rude to you. You might even be feeling like, I mean, God ain't about to listen to that. Like, so what? I got my little feelings hurt, whatever, got my little heart broken. Like, God ain't gonna listen to that. Like, there are way more bigger problems out there. Let me tell you something. What was the message that I just had? It doesn't matter if whatever you're praying about is small or large, big, whatever. If you feel like it's insignificant, it's not insignificant to God. He's still listening to you. He understands that your heart is heavy, even if it is somebody that hurt your feelings. Don't ever feel like that you can't go to God in anything. Don't ever feel like that you can't go to a friend about anything, even if it is something as simple as somebody just hurting your feelings. And also, too, that's a good way to know who your true friends are, because they're not just about to sit there and laugh at you. I mean, they might laugh a little bit, but at the end of the day, they're going to know the severity of, like, you know what, somebody has hurt my friend, period. But anyways, I just feel like that the challenge for you right now, it is to just truly try to focus upon the beautiful blessings that are already in your life right now. Again, instead of being fixated on the worries in your mind, literally do something to make yourself happy, laugh, or whatever. Some of you guys may need to write, I'm about to say a grocery list. So some of you guys, there could be something that happens at the grocery store, or while you're shopping, something may happen. Okay. There may be like a miracle that happens. Maybe some of you guys might just get like a random deal or something, and just something small where it's like, oh dang, I didn't know that was that was going to be that much, or I didn't know there was going to be a discount or something, or a sale going on. So and that's the thing, like find those little blessings around you in life and continue to focus upon your main goal. Because the less energy that you give these things that are trying to trip you up, the less power that they have over you. So really and truly think about things that you're grateful for right now. Even if you truly, listen, you already know I'm a writer. But seriously, jot something down, start a journal, truly start to write what you're grateful for, and just focus upon those things. Because again, there is no promise that life is going to end up being perfect. There is no promise that everybody's going to be nice to you. It's just not going to happen. But instead of really honing in on that and giving it so much power, take back your power. Okay? Next message that you have, the spirit animal of the fox. Yeah, it says your sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. You could end up eating something really good just because of his dad going tongue out like this, okay? You might end up eating something that's really good, or be careful not to eat something that's really hot. Like, listen, y'all are adults, okay? Make sure that you're blowing off your daggone food before you're eating it, okay? Don't burn your tongue down. That might be the thing too. Like I said, this could be a lot around conversation, communication. Like I just got the vibe, like somebody might got their name in your mouth or something, or you may find that out. You may end up finding out some type of distrust amongst people that you trusted, okay, amongst people around you. Some of you guys can end up being on television, or there may be something on TV, just with Fox, something in the news. Or you may need to really be watching the news right now. But yeah, again, I just feel like that in a moment in time right now, it may be best practice for you to back away from certain situations so you can kind of observe people a little bit better. Even thinking of these mountains back there, of course, backing up, they're not going to look as big. But when you're super close up to them, it can be scary. It can be intimidating. Excuse me, y'all. There may be a person around you that's trying to intimidate you. Don't let them get the best of you. Cause they ain't finna do nothing to you, child. They ain't about that life. They don't want no smoke. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all don't know why in the world my throat just got dry like that. Yeah, there definitely could be somebody either like talking about you or something. Or again, you could find a way to get your power back through conversation by simply just reaching out to someone. But at the end of the day, I feel like that you may know that certain people that you need to back away from. And I feel like that's so you can see a situation clearer, okay? More clear. You got the message of nothing is yet set in stone. It's funny how that's the mutable moon. Also, for number one, you might have to go through a moment of standing up for yourself, baby. You really do. You might gotta have a moment of standing up for yourself. And I feel like everybody gonna end up being on mute. Everybody gonna end up being on mute. They ain't gonna know what to say. They ain't gonna know what to say. Literally, let me clear my throat. Like, clear your throats. And let these folk know. Don't let nobody step on you. Don't let nobody try to rain on your parade. There could have been a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, that may be very significant to some of you guys here. But yeah, again, I mean, the message definitely is to keep the peace. But at the same time, don't feel as if, that peace stops at a certain cap or where you can't say nothing. No, again, be your greatest self always. And a part of being your greatest self may be to sometimes to speak up for yourself, to speak up in a situation. And again, the glass ceiling is an illusion. The sky is your limit. Some of you guys might be going through something at work where you may feel like that you're tapped out at work. You might feel like that you've hit a plateau. You may feel as if you're not able to advance for some type of reason. Again, there could be people, maybe these are even superiors that you may feel like is trying to hold you back. For some of y'all, you might need to start, again, that list writing. You may need to start documenting anything that's going on at work. Any type of shady behavior. And again, observe. Get sharpened with your senses. Understand. Keep your ears open. Keep your eyes peeled. Smell whatever you need to smell. Because, baby, where there's smoke, there is fire. So again, I feel like that some of you need to take a step back and really observe the situation that's going on around you so you don't get played. Or even if you have gotten played, it's like, baby, you being played was not the end of the road. Like, you need to stand up for yourself. And it's 11:11 right now. And those ones, is representing that individuality, the individuality within inside of yourself. Of that you again, nothing is yet set in stone. Again, for some of y'all who feel like you're stuck at a job, stuck at a dead end job, or feeling as if, again, that maybe you want to get out, start your own business, do whatever. Again, baby, nothing is set in stone. Just like these waves in this picture, maybe this was just, a low tide. Maybe the last few years or something was a low tide in your life. For some of y'all, 5 to 6 years. But trust me, what's being hidden with that moon energy right there, what's being hidden is that you will have a moment again where the glass ceiling is an illusion. The sky is your limit. You're going to be able to take a step back, reevaluate what you want to do, and be able to move forward in those dreams and goals. So yeah, you're going to see when it comes to career and certain things that you're doing in your life, it can come in like waves. Okay? All right, the romantic energy that you got here, you got number 14, and it says ask for help. What is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Somebody said, what does that mean? I don't know what you mean. Okay, I don't know what you mean. But if you were asking about the moon thing or whatever, it's like at nighttime, like things are hidden in the dark, but you know, when the sun is out, you know, things are exposed. So I'm saying with that moon energy, something that you don't see coming is the fact that you will have another wave of energy to move towards the things that you truly want in life. You will have another wave come in your life where you can move forward to something new. Listen, like I said, what did I say? There literally could be a person that may come towards you or that could be around you that truly can help you. Maybe this is a person that can help you get through this water energy here. This water energy, your emotions and whatnot. There could be somebody, like I said, that can help you through your emotions, whether you're feeling sad, depressed, whatever. There could be somebody to help you with a new job offer or something. And then you can add them to your gratitude list. Definitely could end up being a masculine energy. They don't have to be a man, but I feel like somebody that's very assertive, who takes charge, will have no problem assisting you with anything. And I feel like that they will have no issue with going and diving deep in emotion with you. Now, I know I said this was a romantic mess because this is a love card or whatever, but it's, you know, it doesn't really matter. It does not have to be romantic, okay? But yeah, it says, again, what is it that you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support that you need. Some of y'all could be holding back. Like I said, you feel like that your problems, what you're going through, what you want to pray about is just so minuscule, and it's like you don't want to speak up on it. But even the smallest of things, like there can be a problem solver out there. Somebody could, you know, truly help you in a situation. I want to see the random Bible verse that you may get. I actually want to do this one. Okay, you got the message of number 25, well, day 25. There may be something happening in 25 days for you guys, or 1 month for some of y'all. But you have the message of acknowledge God. You got Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all of your heart. Come on now, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Okay? It says, who woke you up this morning? The answer is God. Trust him to take you out and bring you back, period. That's what I'm saying. Those waves of emotions, things that you're going through. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. It says, you on your own cannot do a thing. Acknowledge God every step of your way, and he will lead you in the right path. Like Moses who told God, unless your presence goes with me, I will not go. He acknowledged God as Almighty and asked for his leading always, and he had victory in all. Acknowledge God in all, and the sound of victory will be heard all around you. The little prayer that you can do, and you can flip this and put it into your own words. But it says, Father, go before me today. Come on now, lead me, protect me, and prosper me in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So yeah, a lot of you too, number one, you know, maybe y'all watch a lot of tarot readings. Maybe y'all are always, you know, again, because you try to handle everything on your own, right? You don't want to talk to a friend. You don't feel like that your prayers would be heard. You've always been this independent energy. Oh, I'm gonna just do everything on my own. So you try to problem solve everything on your own, but it's okay to admit when you just need a friend. It's okay to admit when you need help, because help is there. You just gotta seek it, okay? Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe, okay? Number 2. First two messages you have, child. It says, create peace and savor every moment of it. Some of y'all might be eating something sweet, okay? Sweet and savory. Or like, what is it? Like salty and sweet. Y'all know the vibes. And you have a message on Columbus Day, Thanksgiving Day. But this is Thanksgiving Day in Canada. Some of you guys may be in Canada, or there may be a connection to Canada, okay? And maybe y'all eating Canadian bacon, baby. First of all, I'm sorry, not to get political, but I'm just sitting here thinking about this, like, Columbus Day and Thanksgiving Day in Canada, like, if that is not rude AF, like, anyways, we're not about to get political, but anyways, they tried it. Okay, if you don't get to it fast enough, somebody else will. I get the vibe here that some of y'all, you may have been feeling rushed. You really may have been feeling rushed in a situation, because honestly, these are kind of like two opposite energies, because there is no way that you're going to have peace if you're always thinking that somebody's going to take your spot. But you need to know that you are your only competition. Wait a minute, number two. Come on now, because y'all about to get me hyped. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a little peaceful little message, but y'all ready to turn up. Y'all ready to turn up? Yeah, because I'm finna turn up with this. I gonna have Columbus Day and Thanksgiving Day to say that. Child, leave me alone. Anyways. And that, come on, I'm just saying. Y'all know I tie everything into my message, but come on, this little baby Columbus done took these folks' spot. Shoot, and maybe the daggone calendar was trying to be funny by even having this message on this calendar day. And if you don't know, Google, because we're not about to get political here, okay? But yeah, you know, and the thing is, maybe you literally have seen someone take something that you felt or you knew that you had, something that you knew was for you. But guess what, baby? It was for you for a season, but it left you for a reason. And now it's time to find peace and find the blessings in that, because y'all already know Olivia Love's motto, we not taking no L's, baby. We're not taking no type of L's. We ain't lose out on nothing. You ain't lost nothing. You learned lessons. You learned how to move with certain people. Okay? Okay, you have a message here, pay yourself first. It says, make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time that you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. All right. Some of you guys, you might be getting a lot of deposits, okay? Or you're just going to be getting a lot of money. Some of you guys may start your own business or like a side hustle that's going to bring in a lot of money. And it's like, baby, do not start to be giving out this money all willy-nilly. Don't try to be too over generous. Again, it's time for you to create peace. Okay, create peace and savor every moment of it. Baby, create money and savor every penny of it. Okay, save it up. But no, again, setting aside certain things for yourself, not being so generous, that is a part of self-care. So you got to remember that when it comes to your finances and whatnot. Okay. You got the spirit animal of the rhinoceros. It says, still the chatter within so that you can see your true path in life. Yeah, because again, some of y'all might be struggling with feeling like you missed out. Like you missed out on an opportunity. You missed out on a person. Like I said, you may have truly seen it with your own eyes. Like you might be like, no, Olivia, this is literal. I get it, baby. But guess what? God does not work only in the literal. That is a spiritual being. You are what do folks say? You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Nothing is impossible for God. So cut off whatever this little pesky voice is that's telling you that you missed out. That's telling you that, somebody got something that was yours. Again, it was yours for a season. But it left your life for a reason, and now it's time to find that reason and find peace within it and move forward. Because at the end of the day, if anything is going to hurt you, leave you, cheat on you, quote unquote, choose up, they just didn't see your value. They didn't know your value. They didn't understand your value. Maybe they did at one point, but again, that was seasons ago. It's a new season. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. You haven't lost anything. You gained so much more knowledge. You gained so much more wisdom. You have not lost. Get that out your mind, okay? Some of y'all also too, you know, it might be good for a little bit of self-care of going to the spa, getting your toes done, your feet done, because I don't know what's going on right here. I'm not sure. Go get them toes done for yourself. And this is not exclusive to women, men and women. Go and get y'all feet done. Relax, sit back, get in a little massage chair, okay? You have the Moonology message, full moon in Libra. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra person. The color purple could be purple, pinks, and all of that. Could be very significant to some of you guys. It's crazy this card is matching the candle too. But you have a message here, a win-win outcome is forecast. Some of you guys in a situation, I'm feeling heavy that, you know, it may have been best that you and a person walked away from one another. And I mean, it's, you know, it's hurtful, you know, that it may seem in the moment, because again, this too shall pass. But you gotta know that it was probably the best for the both of you. It's probably best that you left that situation. For some of y'all too, I'm getting the vibe of like, quote unquote, a second win. Like you're about to have a second win. You were rich in the past, but baby, you're about to experience wealth. You felt lucky in the past, but baby, you are about to experience blessings. You're about to have a second win. You didn't lose anything. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. Even literally with this message coming up, which is crazy. A win-win. You are winning right now. I don't care if there's tears in your eyes. I don't care if you look a mess. I don't care if you feel defeated. I don't care if somebody just walked out on you. You are winning. You still have your sanity. You were authentic in whatever the situation was. Because if you weren't, you probably wouldn't give a hell that they walked away. So there was some type of authenticity that you offered this situation and they still did you wrong. You are winning. You will continue to win. You're about to have a second win. You are balanced. You need to tell yourself that. Not that you will be, you are. You are in balance. Your emotions are balanced. You're in your right state of mind. Tell yourself that. I am balanced. I do have peace. Okay? You got the message of number 42. You might need to listen to number 4. But rest and relaxation, yeah. I told you. What did I tell you? Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. Whatever you feel like somebody else stole from you, baby, what's truly meant for you can never be taken away from you. So listen, that situation leaving you alone is good because now you can get some sleep. Now you can go to sleep. Maybe you can go to sleep in your own daggone bed and stretch out. I mean, I know me personally, okay, I sleep like her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if it's a California king bed, like I'm gonna get in the fetal position. Because I be cold, so you know. But either way, you just get rest. You need to give yourself rest. Okay, again, you need to create peace right now. Give yourself rest. Even if you're gonna be crying, even if you're gonna be going through it, that's fine. But give yourself rest right now. You deserve it. Literally, maybe somebody is not calling you right now, not texting you. And yeah, I know you want to get a few words in or whatever it might be. You want to have the last word. You want to try to say something. Give it a rest right now. Okay? Because you deserve it. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take breaks. And you know, number 2, I'm going to do a special romantic message for you guys. And this is not to necessarily comfort you and give you false hope, okay? I don't know why I said that piece of war like that. This is not to give you false hope. However, I do feel like I'm kind of picking up on a message where things may not be all gone that you like you think. It's specifically, when it comes to romance. Something that you're going through with the person, this may be, it may truly just be at a break. Where somebody, it's like they're constantly thinking of you. They may feel this overwhelming protection of you. Maybe even feel some type of responsibility for you. And there's definitely a big vibe, especially if this was like a marriage or something, where again, there can be a second win. This can come back together. But again, you need to take a break. You need to definitely evaluate, is this what you want? Is this serving your highest good? Or is it only stressing you out and you know that it's time to move on? But either way, you're about to have a second win, number 2. You haven't lost anything. You've learned a lot. And I think you have won and gained way more than you're realizing, okay? I want to pull y'all, give y'all a random message out of here. I want to do this day 20, ironically, number 2, okay? Day 20, it says, breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, I'm telling you, relax, my babies. You got Bible verse, is Psalm chapter 150, verse 6. It says, let everything that has breath praise the Lord, period. Praise the Lord is not by my power or by my might, only by your spirit. It says, thank you, Lord, for life as I breathe. Wait, what? Listen, y'all, it'd be a little typos in here, okay? I'll be trying to make it out, okay? But I think it's just saying thank you, God, for literally just having breath in your lungs, okay? The quick message here, it says, there is absolutely nothing you can do for yourself without the Spirit of God helping you. You cannot even will yourself out of sleep. Come on, then we just have rest, no matter how loud the alarm is. It is only by the mercy and grace of God. No legs, no hands, no tongue, no eyes, no what? No money. Did it really say no what? What is going on? No money? Okay. Says maybe you are in the hospital or in some sort of prison, but you can breathe. He from the depths of your heart, just praise the Lord again and again, okay? Listen, I told y'all this lady made this book, okay? So, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just kind of confused. Like, girl, what? Okay, the prayer that is suggested here says, Father, I just want to praise you, Lord. I praise you alone, God, that I am alive, and I give you only the glory for my ability to breathe today and always. With this message, some of you guys, number 2, might need to do some type of literally like some breathing exercises through your meditation and whatnot while you're meditating. Definitely look some up, on Google, on YouTube, look at some techniques of how to breathe to give yourself more peace, how to breathe, to go into a deeper meditation or something like that. So definitely some breathing exercises might be good for you guys, okay? Number 3, okay? Let's go ahead and look at the messages you got. You got the message of President's Day. It says, give yourself credit for the days you made it when you thought you couldn't. Come on. And you have the message of push. So you're definitely pushing through, obviously. Or you need to be reminded, continue to remind yourself to keep pushing. Some of you may be in some type of leadership position with the President's Day there. And I feel like that somebody or, your job or your family, whatever, it's like definitely don't be fooled. You will get your, somebody is desiring to give you your flowers. Somebody desiring to give you your flowers. Some of you guys, this might even be, a form of, prediction or whatever, if you have applied or you are manifesting in some type of leadership position, supervisor position, literally being the president or CEO of your own company, don't worry, that day for you is coming, okay? But again, I feel like that there may be a person that wants to give you credit. Of course, some of you guys could end up with pregnancy. Some of y'all may be feeling as if you will never have children or something. Now, I can't tell you that you will. But, if that is your prayer tonight, I feel like we're at church. If that is something that you struggle with, go to God in prayer and see what's up. Okay, go to God in prayer and see what's up. Okay? Some of you may need to pray for your children. Like, pray for your children. They may be going through it. I don't know if they're grown, even if they're little kids. Please do not dismiss them. I'm not here trying to tell you to be how to be a parent, but I have seen it with my own eyes. Please do not miss your child's. Come on, push, pray until something happens. Amen. I forgot all about that. Pray until something happens. Keep pushing. But yeah, some of you guys with children, please do not dismiss their tears. I understand that in 2021, come from a different generation than yours. I understand this generation and the people in this world right now, very overdramatic. I get it, but that is not to be dismissed. Even if it's like, oh, well, everybody always say that they depressed. These kids ain't depressed. You don't know that. Do you know the things that we have been going through? You went through something different in your generation. Things are going on now. I'm sorry, but everybody in this world, and I don't mean to get, all philosophical, whatever. But yeah, we can joke and say like, oh my gosh, everybody depressed nowadays. Everybody da-da-da-da. All these kids is blah, 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 blah. Stop writing that off. And because of that type of attitude is the reason why they're probably depressed. So please, like I said, I'm not trying to be here, but somebody may need to hear this message. Stop it. Stop writing off your children's pain just because you feel like you hear it all the time. Or you feel like, well, whatever they're going through, it ain't that serious. When I had to da-da-da-da, it's not about you, baby. It's not about you. Nurture your children. Stop allowing them. You are allowing them to suffer in silence. Somebody has to break the chain. Stop it. And if you don't know how to handle, if you truly just cannot handle somebody's pain or whatever that they're presenting to you, whether it's your children, a friend or not, do what you can and maybe try to seek out greater help for them. And then go back to them and be like, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know what to say to you. I don't really know what to do, but maybe you can talk to this person. Suggest that I don't even know, maybe watch a video or something. Maybe specifically try to find help for them, but please do not just write people off because you're so arrogant. I'm like, everybody depressed. Everybody, all these daggone kids saying that. Stop it. Okay? And like I said, even with this, if you are in some type of superior position, and like I said, this does not have to be by age. This doesn't have to be by title. You can be younger than somebody and a friend of yours is always coming to you and you always writing them off. You're still in some type of superior position. They are looking up to you. Age does not matter. And I feel like that this person is truly admiring you. They get it. They see that you've been through a lot. Just because they come to you with their tears does not mean that they are dismissing what you have been through. And at the same time, that does not mean that they are going to handle a situation like you handle it. And some of y'all might be feeling this way about a person opposite to you, okay? Maybe you are the one that has been being dismissed or something. But either way, there is somebody I feel like that definitely has admiration for you. And I feel like that it will be shown. And even if it's not, like I said, you keep pushing. Like somebody literally just said, continue to pray until something happens. to where your life shifts and changes, where you are in a better vibration, where you have people around you that are not afraid of giving you your flowers, where you have people around you that understand that, yeah, you work really hard, even when you feel like you can't keep going. You're gonna be in that better vibration where you have people around you that understand that, and they understand that you don't want to be strong all the time. They're not just gonna say, oh, you got it. Oh, girl, you got it. Oh, bro, you strong. You done been through worse. Okay. Does it not mean my pain right now is not valid? So again, continue to pray until you can really get yourself in those higher places, frequency-wise, where you are surrounded by folk, they get it, they understand that you're not always gonna have good days. You're not always gonna have bad days either. So continue to pray until you can get into those type of environments, okay? You got the message of block out distractions, okay? It says your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention right now. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environments by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know who, child. You already know who and what these distractions are. And you have the power to responsibly block them out. Again, I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're pushing through. You're moving forward, okay? You're pushing through and moving forward every single day. And some of you guys, I get the vibe of like you literally having to push something out the way consistently. And it's like, maybe it's just time for you to block it. I'm sorry, y'all. We're back. Yeah, number 3, literally, baby. Literally, you may have a lot of distractions going on in your life right now. 777 may be very significant to some of you guys. And even thinking of 7 days of the week. But what is the little saying? It's like 1 day without prayer makes 1 week or something like that. Or 7, I don't know, child. It's something, 7 days without prayer, I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, for real though, some of y'all might need to really block out these certain things, again, that you know what they are so you can focus upon your work. So you literally don't have to push through something every single day. You can just freely work. You can just freely enjoy your life. So definitely, the grass is greener where you water it. Don't feel like that you need to get up and move away from, certain things going on in your life. It's just you make those things move out of your way. You ain't got to move around. You ain't got to go nowhere. You make them move, okay? And I feel like once you do that, your money may start to increase, or your finances, you're going to see that it may start to improve. And again, it may just, be a way of improving, just because your energy is not distracted anymore. You're not being stressed out. You can go to work and feel happier, feel freer. So yeah, like I said, I knew there was like some type of like family, children vibe here. I always like to say this is one of like my children card, or one of my children messages. What is it? Parent, child, whatever. Okay. But you have the spirit animal of the sloth. It says, consider the smallness of your needs and treasure what you possess. There could have been an earth sign towards Virgo Capricorn that could be very significant here with all the greenery and whatnot. But yeah, I feel like it's just, again, a reiteration. Just reiterating, again, all of this is the same thing. It's like, block out certain things. Only treasure what you truly possess. Only, pack light. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't carry all this baggage with you consistently. It's time for you to start packing light. Number 3, it's time for you to start packing light, okay? You got the moonology message, full moon in Cancer. There may be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, that could be significant. But it says a personal issue reaches resolution, okay? You could have something, literally your emotions could be all over the place. Again, maybe you feel bad for blocking somebody out, or you didn't want to do that, but at the same time, I mean, you gotta put yourself first. Some of you guys, you may need to put your children first. And it's like, it is what it is. And a big vibe here for you, number 3, honestly, maybe it truly is, okay, just about blocking somebody or whatever. But even if it's not, I'm just getting a big vibe that whatever you're going through, I feel like that it could end up being resolved, or you could find a resolution almost instantly, baby. Because again, it's like, what you give your energy to is, what's going to have the most power over you. So if you're not giving something, like, I just feel a flip, like a switch, okay? I just flip the switch. Flip, you know what I'm saying? It's like by the flip of the switch, like something could be over, or something could be, or by the touch of a button, like something could just happen. Some of you guys, for some of you guys too, okay, again, when it comes to the emotions, I feel like that what may be distracting you may be that you do want to say something to somebody. And that thing is eating you up, baby. And it might, because I just got the vibe with her playing this thing. I don't even know what it is, baby. We won't say it's a trumpet. But I kept looking at that trumpet, and it's like, you might need to sound the trumpet. Sound the alarm. Like, say something to get it out the way. Whether they respond, whether they respond, whether they don't, you're going to get an answer. Again, a personal issue reaches resolution. There might be something going on with your emotions. You want to say something. You want to send one last text. Baby, look, what you got to lose? Do it. I mean, I'm just saying. If something is eating you up and distracting you that much, sometimes it's not just like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to practice self-love or whatever. Listen, baby, that can come in all different facets. I am not a type of person to be like, yep, the only way that you can, have peace is to just not say anything. I don't believe in that BS. That is not just pretending to have this artificial energy of unbotheredness. I don't subscribe to that, because that mess is going to eat you up. Say what you gotta say. I'm not telling you to go out there and cuss somebody out, but you might need to say what you gotta say, because it's gonna keep bothering you. You can't even focus at work. You can't even focus on making your money. You can't even focus on your children. Say what you need to say. Again, the last message says you already know what these distractions are, and you have the power. You have the power to block them out. And this is not talking about blocking out your emotions. This is saying resolve your uneasy emotions. Say something. Sound the alarm. Make the call. Say what you need to say. And like I said, this is not saying that you're going to get this amazing reconciliation, but we're not talking about that. This is how you're going to get to inner peace. You don't have inner peace right now. And maybe you do, okay? Because I hate messages and be like, you don't do this. Like, baby, you don't know what I do. But if this has been something that has been brewing on your mind or whatever, I'm just giving a suggestion that maybe, just maybe, you need to say something. Because I'm not sure that you're going to ever be able to move forward, to move on, if you don't say what you need to say. And again, I can't promise that you're going to get a response. I can't promise you that when you do get a response, that it's going to be the response that you want. But you put out there whatever it is that you needed to put out there. And for some of y'all too, you might be looking at the tail end of this, where you had a conversation. Conversation's over. You said what you needed to say. It might be bothering you a little bit, but you're not at that point of like, yeah, I still need to say something. It's like, yeah, you said enough. You know that you said enough. And now it's time to go ahead and block out those distractions. Now this is the healthier energy of go ahead and move forward unbotheredly. Where, you've already had the distraction. You already had the conversation. You already say what you need to say. You already called them. You already talked. You already fussed each other out. You already sent 25 text messages. At that point, now you at that end of the spectrum, maybe it's time for you to leave it up to God, okay? Maybe it's time for you to leave it up to God. But again, I just feel like that, again, you need to know that there is a blessed energy within you purging all of that and letting all of that out. Whether this person understood your emotions, again, whether you got the result or the outcome that you wanted, you can now live at peace. or you should now strive to live in more peace, okay? And again, give yourself much more credit. It may have been hard for you to have a conversation. It may have been hard for you to be vulnerable in a situation. Give yourself much more credit. You are still amazing. You being open and honest does not make you weak. You being vulnerable does not make you weak. Don't let somebody sit there and make you feel like that you are worthless or that you're lame, you're weak, this and that. No. You said what needed to be said, okay? You got the message of number 46, which can break down to a 10. So again, I feel like that something trying to come full circle. Something trying to come full circle, okay? Some of you guys may end up having a new or romantic situation coming in here. It's like once you purge one thing, then there's going to be something blessed to come in. It says spend some quality time together. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those. It is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. And also too, a big vibe with this light that's at the end of the little rope thing, whatever, but it's on, like the feminine side. It doesn't have to be man or a woman, but the one that's like on the feminine side, I definitely get the vibe. But yeah, the one who, in whatever situation was, displaying the more feminine energy of being vulnerable, of crying, of being over emotional, whatever it may be, expressing emotion. I feel like you doing all of that, you making that call, is almost like calling in your true and blessed person. You allowing yourself to express your anger, to express your frustration. You allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to look stupid, quote unquote, to look dumb, quote unquote, to look thirsty, quote unquote. You are sounding the alarm for your true and blessed person. You are lighting the way for them to find you. You are opening your heart. And again, you got to be real spiritual with this. You can't be in this whole vibe of like, oh, but that was my person. That was my person. Baby, get away from that. We don't own nobody. Especially if you've gone through a moment where somebody has shown you that you don't own me. I ain't mean the same, but I'm sorry, I ain't mean to say, but it just kind of set up. It just kind of set itself up there. Just because I don't mean to laugh at your pain. It just kind of set itself up. But you have to get to that point of acceptance. Number 3. For whatever the outcome may be. And of course, I definitely can say that for some of y'all, like I said, stop bottling up that emotion. It may end up leading y'all back to a point of like, you know what, let's sit down and talk. Let's sit down and really, really figure out what was going on here. Like really figure out what the issue was and why it had to be like that. Why it got so emotional. All right. So again, more earth energy, earth or water, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't necessarily have to be. But I've been getting earth and water energy for a minute now. So again, it's just giving me the vibe of like grounded emotion. Like put your emotions on the ground. Be real with them. Speak up for yourself. Be emotional. Be vulnerable. Be whatever. Why pretend to be unbothered? That's not how you get inner peace. You're bothered inside. Speak up. And again, doing that with acceptance. Accepting that you cannot control another individual. Accepting that you cannot necessarily control this outcome. But you can at least, again, change what you cannot accept. There's a message where it says, accept the things you cannot change and change the things you cannot accept. Baby, period, point blank, if somebody ain't treating you right and you can't accept that, change the damn person. Bye. Get a new one. Get a new one. There's plenty more fish in the sea. Okay? I'm just saying. All right, I want to read a random Bible verse for you guys. Okay, you know what? We're going to do this one. Day 31. Yeah, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new month. Some of you guys could end up meeting somebody, or there could be something significant happening in within the new month, whatever month that you may be in, okay? Some of y'all may end up having a new job title, new money coming in within a month or at the beginning of a month. It says, day 31, it says, it will surely come. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I don't know how to pronounce this, okay? Is it Habakkuk? Chapter 2, verse 3, and then John 11:43, 44. And y'all see that 143, y'all already know 143 means I love you. So definitely heavy romantic vibes here for pile number 3. But the verses here, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Okay, the vision is yet for an appointed time. Some of y'all might just, seriously be lovesick, or, again, maybe feeling out that you missed out in a romantic situation. And it's like you're just forcing yourself into work now. It's like, no, all I can do is work. I just got to block out everything else and just work. Baby, I just feel like that's not going to end up being the answer, okay? So don't end up overworking yourself. It says, but at the end, it will speak. Come on! It says, at the end, it will speak. I'm sorry, because I'm sorry, because like, were we not picking up on a vibe of like somebody need to say something? Okay. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. At the end, it will speak, and it will not lie. God is not a liar. God is not a man that he shall lie. If you feel like that romantic energy, that a husband, a wife, a child, if you feel like that is blessed within inside of you, if you feel like that you've had that desire, God is not a man that he shall lie. God put that within you for a reason. And I want to give a quick message too for some people who may be in, maybe childbearing age. And maybe feeling as if that's just not going to be, something for you. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional. Wait a minute, because I ain't about to cry, because I ain't going to have me crying and stuff. Just feeling like, okay, well, yeah, I mean, all I can do is just work. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what else do I have? What else do I have to do? All I can do is, I'm just going to work on this business. I'm going to become a millionaire. I'm going to be, maybe you got wrapped up in this, this time and these worldly things of like, no, I'm independent. I don't need no man. I don't need no woman. Keep going with that artificial unbotheredness. And I'm telling you, you are going to have to look at yourself in the mirror like, it's like, what do I have to show for all of this? Wow, kind of like how people, how it be happening. Well, all these folks screaming like, yeah, be a bad bee, do this, do that, don't nobody need nobody. And they, baby, all them daggone rappers and singers is over there in a goddamn happy relationship, happily married, happy family. While they trying to tell you, oh, no, you don't need nobody. No, all these rappers trying to say like, nah, man, we don't need to do You just have a bunch of women. Have 25, 35, They over there happily married. Not cheating. But they encouraging you to live a crazy lifestyle. Okay? But anyhow, I want to give a quick message though, to the women, men, whoever, whatever. But specifically, yes, more feminine energy or whatever. Where somebody was just like, yeah, like no, I don't, Basically, when you kind of get the message around where it's like, no, like maybe you are a woman of a particular age or whatever. You keep hearing like, no, like I'm not gonna be able to have children. I'm past that age or whatever or . there's this woman that I grew up with. She's basically kind of like a missionary or whatever. She brought a lot of the kids, okay, in the hood or whatever, in the more impoverished areas, brought them to church and stuff like that. And basically, she just ended up growing up and being everybody's like second mama. But she was always like, she's a very modest woman, very beautiful woman or whatever. And us, we're children, okay? It ain't none of our business. But now that we're grown, she kind of expresses us more to us or whatever. Oh, that's my baby. She did want to get married, but have relationships that failed and stuff, and she wanted to continue to rely on God, continue to pray and whatnot. She did want to have children, and this is hitting 40, 45, and it's just like, wow, okay, God, well, when is it gonna happen? So one of the kids that she basically raised in the neighborhood ended up adopting him as a grown adult, but that's her son now. They ended up together, just them two, their dog or whatever. She ended up seeking out adopting a younger child, and she ended up getting her daughter. And the crazy thing is that this is when I was getting on Facebook. I won't really go on Facebook like that, but she was getting on Facebook and was like teasing us that she was pregnant or whatever. We was just like, we love you, sis. Okay. We love you, sis, but ain't you pushing about 50? Okay, we love you though, sis. We love you. We do. We love you. But ain't you pushing 50? But she was like, no, I'm pregnant with blessings. I'm pregnant with possibilities, and that possibility came to pass. And an anointed and an appointed at a divine time. She is a mother now. She is a mother now. So if God has placed something on your heart, and I'm definitely not saying that for all of y'all it's going to be like that. I'm not saying that, okay? But at the same time, continue literally, push, continue to pray. Pray until something happens. Pray until that blessed person comes into your life. Pray until you have that person who is going to want to marry you, or whatever the circumstances that you are looking for. Pray until your body is healthy enough. Even if they tell you that you can't have children. Maybe some of you guys are married or whatever. Pray until you're able to give birth. One more story. Another one of my babies, my teacher, married to her husband, very long time, told she could not have children. I remember going through high school, and she was one of those teachers that would get really personal and stuff. And so everybody was just always, and that's the thing there. Oh my goodness, when 2 or 3 are gathered in his name, let me tell you something. I know so many people that always pray for her. We're just like, you know what? I remember we were just like, before we graduate, like we were just praying that she could have a baby. We knew that it was medically, what they were saying, physically, medically impossible. That woman has a child now that she gave birth to. Don't ever doubt the power of God. Ever. Don't feel like, again, that you feel dumb, that you feel stupid for every guy that you talk to. You doing too much. You trying to move too fast. Why you want to be in a relationship? No, we can do everything. We can have sex. We can do this. We gonna act like a couple, but no, I don't want no title. I don't want no relationship. No, that's stupid. Maybe for women, like, nah, I'm just trying to get the money. I'm da-da-da-da-da. No, you a simp, you this, you that. Don't listen to that. That is literally, whatever they saying is not of God. Because you know that God placed something else different in your heart. Don't listen to that bull crap. Okay? The message here, like I said, the vision is yet for an appointed time, a divine time. But at the end, it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait a minute now, wait for it. Because because it will surely come. It will not tarry. What is tarry, y'all? Now when he had said these things, he cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. Come on. Google the story of Lazarus. Lazarus is the person that God raised from the dead. And he who had died came out. Oh, there it is. And he who had died came out today. I specifically want to thank the God who can shorten time and can reverse the irreversible. Come on. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but the first message here, it says, God has never failed, cannot fail, and will not fail. Period. A suggested message here. You can pause the video if you do want to actually read this. You can pause the video so you can read it. The prayer here, the suggested prayer, again, y'all can take it and do whatever. Look, prayer is a conversation. Stop being intimidated by God. Stop letting religion intimidate you, saying like, oh, I don't know what to say, or oh, I do whatever. You know, I'm inebriated, so I can't talk to God. You can talk to him whenever you want, child. Okay. It says, my Father and my God, I worship you, Lord. Anoint me afresh, anoint me afresh. Release your benefits to me today. Come on, release your benefits to me today. The more and let me flourish for all to see and glorify all of your days in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Again, what did we talk about at the beginning? No matter what, God wants to get the glory. You can call it what you want. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to believe in this. But yes, God is a selfish God. It's like, nah, like I want everybody to come back towards me. I gave y'all free will, but I still want everybody to turn back towards me. So if there is something going on in your life, let me work a miracle. Move out of your own way. Move out of my way so I can work a miracle in your life and allow God to get the glory. Because I'm telling you, you're going to go through something in your life and you will not have the answer. You won't have the answer. All you can say is, baby, that was just all God. Again, your message number 3 is day 31, and surely it will come, okay? Number 4. So the messages you have here, nothing happens by chance. Then you have the message of, come on, Aaliyah, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. If at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Excuse me, baby. Right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? Of course, just take the messages for how they resonate or whatever. You don't have to take every bit and piece. But for some of you guys, I definitely feel a big vibe of like reconciliation here with a situation, either with family, either with romance. Because again, I just feel like that's something, and it may be the fact that somebody has to go through an awakening. Somebody has to go through a point of realizing like this was a blessed situation. This was, you know, this was a chance happening, a chance meeting. You know, like, you know, somebody could have walked away from you. Maybe you walked away from something else. And it's just like, it's something around, again, somebody realizing like, wait a minute, this didn't just happen by chance. Like, wait a minute, there was definitely something more here. And I just get the vibe of like, skirt, like just kind of like taking a car and like doing a U-turn or something like that. As well as, you know, there might be a certain sense of success or something that you're trying to obtain in life. I'm looking at the clock. It says 12:12. There may be some type of goal. Maybe it's the point where it's like you reach that goal. Or, baby, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking about Friday. For some of you guys, there may be something very significant happening on a Friday. But I'm thinking about the Friday. Okay. With Craig Craig was going through with his girlfriend or whatever. And he was like, man, I had the money right there in my hand. His wife was like, man, you ain't have shit, okay? But anyways, man, I had the money right there in my hand. I almost had it. And that may be you, number 4. You feel like, dang, like, man, like I had the chance. I had the chance to change my life. I had the chance to, win $1 million. I had the chance to, that could have been me on that stage. Like I had the chance. It was right. It was right there. It was right there in my hand. But again, I feel like that you need to go through a moment of acceptance, my baby, of knowing that, yeah, maybe that particular moment has gone by, but nothing happens by chance. What that should have shown you is that you are worthy. Come on. Number 4, every mishap, every missed opportunity should only be a testament to, like, you know what? I am worthy of this position. I am capable of obtaining this thing. If I can get that close to whatever this successful thing is, who says that God can't do it again? If he did it before, he can do it again. Come on. If he did it before, come on. Hey, he can do it again. Sing God right now. Babe, sing God back then. If he did it before, hey, he can do it again, period. All of this should just be a testament. And again, even if, number 4, maybe you felt like you kind of lost out on something. But as we always say, we ain't taking no L's, baby. We ain't losing out on nothing. You learned lessons, and what you should have learned. Number 4, what you should be learning is that you are worthy. You have it within you. You have that star quality. You have that star power. There is something special within you. And possibly all of these daggone obstacles that you face, that's just the daggone enemy being mad AF. Being mad AF that you keep getting so close. Being mad AF that none of the enemy's tactics has really stopped you. Because guess what? You gonna get back up and you gonna try it again, period. You gonna get right back up and you gonna dust yourself off. That's because I'm really feeling a big vibe around number 4. You actually don't feel like you lost anything. It's like, yeah, I done been through the whole, yeah, oh my gosh, I'm sad, I lost out, and again, as much as it may not be favorable to hear, but it's the truth. The more that you get hurt, the more disappointment that you have, it eventually doesn't really hurt that much anymore. By the second, by the third, by the fourth heartbreak, your heart is not broken. It might got a little scratch up there. It's not broken anymore. You've been through that. And it's like, this is the time to remind yourself that, listen, learn those lessons. Learn those lessons. Repair your heart even quicker now. You can repair yourself even quicker now. Find the blessing in this. Again, yes, it's sad, but at the end of the day, again, like I told y'all, ain't nobody ever promised that life was going to be butterflies and roses. There is a blessing within the fact that you know how to get to a point of healing. There is a blessing in the fact that you don't have to feel like you lost anything. That means you are consistently winning. You know you are. You probably tell other people like, girl, you winning. Like, bro, don't even worry about that. You winning. You are probably a leader. It is a blessing that you understand when it's time to let go. Somebody would love to have the wisdom that you have. Somebody would love to have the strength that you have. And I already know we're not here to continue to glorify strength, because it's okay to be weak sometimes. It's okay to need somebody to lean on. But like I said, you got to take the good with the bad. You got to understand it is a blessing that you can be a leader. It's a blessing that you can understand why you feel the way that you feel, articulate the way that you feel. Be able to control your emotions. That is a blessing. So look at it as such. And understand. I also get a big vibe number 4, like understand every no is leading you to your yes. Dust your daggone self off and try again. Why not? What you got to lose? Why not? If God finna wake you up every day, do what you love. If God is waking up, show your gratitude of like, you know what, God? I appreciate you for letting me cry last night. You know what I'm saying? Had my little ice cream and stuff like that. But you know, I'm about to go to the gym this morning. About to drink my little tea this morning, my little green tea, my little black tea. I'm gonna go to the gym, okay? You know what I'm saying? You let me cry on your shoulder last night. You let me eat my little junk food or whatever. Let me go and go to the gym. Pick yourself up. And like I said, maybe that night that you cried, maybe it just wasn't one night. Maybe that night was 9 nights. Maybe that night was 2 months. I don't know how long your dark night was. I don't know how long your dark night was. And like I said, I get it. I understand you don't want to hear that, oh my gosh, but you're strong. Because guess what? It's okay to hear that. Because I'm not telling you that the moment that something happens, oh, you strong, you got it. No, baby. Like I said, your night of crying can be a whole damn month. I don't care. You take the time you need because you also have the wisdom to know when it's time to go, when it's time to get up again. You know, you understand. And this is not about leaning on your own understanding, but you have such an amazing relationship with God that other people would love to have. That you can hear God's voice as your intuition. That's your intuition. It's not on your own understanding. You have great spiritual power, number 4. And again, let your trials and errors and your almost doesn't count. And I had it right there. I was almost there. All your chance encounters, just let that be a testament to know that every no is getting you closer to your yes, and you are worthy of whatever this is that you're desiring, okay? All right. You got a message here of positivity, faith, and optimism. Come on, baby. I can't make this stuff up. It says you open the doorway to positive experiences and positive opportunities with your positive expectations and your positive energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep daggone going. For some of you guys, there could be a Leo energy. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, it could be very significant here. Possibly a feminine fire sign energy may be significant here. As well as an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, all right? Doesn't necessarily have to be. But there's the message. That's it, that's all. Like you don't need, I ain't about to be going into a whole day on sermon. That's it, that's all. Do not allow negative energy or temporary underline, underscore, bold print, temporary setbacks. Don't let that interfere with the path that you want. You know what you're here to do. You know where you're going. Dust yourself off and get back up again. You got the spirit animal message of the chameleon. It says, conceal your ambition with patience until it's the right time to make your move. Take your time. Number 4, you know what you're doing. You know where you're going. Relax on your ambition. I get it. You're very excited. Baby, take the time that you need. Because when you go, you really gonna go. Like when you ready to take off, baby, all these folk gonna be mad they did you wrong. All these folk gonna be mad they overlooked you. God is truly about to create a table in front of your enemies. And this is not to gloat and be proud of anybody else's downfall. This is just period point blank, again, that God getting the glory. He wanna get the daggone glory. Like, I know you ain't just do my baby like that. I know you ain't just do my earth angel like that. I know you didn't. And this also, too, is speaking to that, yeah, maybe with your next plans or whatever you got going on, whether this be business, whether this be relationship, keep it on the hush. These folk ain't got to know. The less you give people to talk about, you know what I'm saying? The less you talk about, the less you give people to talk about. Let these folk keep guessing. Let them keep guessing. And in a way that people may be guessing, too, with the chameleon, you blending in. They thinking like, oh, you ain't got no business going on. You partying with everybody else. You on Instagram with everybody else. You shaking your booty like everybody. You twerking like everybody else. Not knowing you about to go get your PhD. Who said I can't have fun? Not knowing that you run a business 24 hours a day. Who said I can't go to brunch and get turned up? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? And for some of you, you may specifically only give people what you want. All they need to see is my pictures of me turning up. All they need to see is me taking trips. They don't need to know what I do for work. Y'all don't need to know. Folk probably out there thinking you ain't even working, you ain't got no job, you ain't do nothing. They don't need to know. What they need to know for? That ain't none of their business. They paying your bills. They holding you at night. Like, what you mean? You don't need to see nothing. You need to only see me twerking. You need to only see me out here turning up because I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating the life that God gave me. I understand my blessings every day. Again, number 4, I told you, you are a special being. And I'm not saying the other ones aren't okay. You have a special energy within inside of you. It's like you really feel like that you be sitting home chilling, talking to God. It's like, Lord, you know my heart. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know what I'm saying about whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, God is still working on me. But it's like you understand your walk. You understand your walk. You understand what God got for you and how to handle that. So yeah, folk probably out there talking, let them talk, baby. Let them talk. Because God's so ready about to give them something to talk about. Especially if all they seen you was, you know, doing X, Y, and Z or whatever it might be. Or you know, they're assuming that you're only in one particular place in your life. And baby, when you show up in that new, oh, they really gonna be talking in. They really gonna be talking in. Why God bless them? How God bless them? How they get blessings? See, then you gonna have that envious folk. Well, how they get that promotion, but I didn't? Well, dang, how in the world they get married and I ain't getting married yet? Because you too busy looking in somebody else's lane instead of being focused on your own. There was this one little saying, what it say? I think it was like a sound on TikTok, but I've also like heard the saying or whatever. It's like, baby, when we get to the pearly gates, God ain't finna be looking at, you know what I'm saying, what I did. Once you get up there, he be worried about what you did, not me. He ain't finna ask you for a report on me. You need to worry about yourself. Okay? You got the message of show the world. Come on, I can't make this stuff up. I can't. I'm sorry. I get a little hype. I can't make this stuff up. Show the world the real you. Show up, baby. Show up. Show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Full moon in Aquarius energy. Some of you guys may be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Show up for yourself, baby. Show the world the real you. Do what you do. Whatever it is that you do, do it and do it well. Do it and do it well. Show up and show out. Do it and do it well. Let folk talk. Be you. Danged if you do, danged if you don't. Be you. Show up. Cause you know they all watching anyway. And it's 12:22 right now. It's October 22nd, 10:22, and it's 12:22 right now. 1222. Okay? Number 33, come on now. And I'm seeing 9999 right now. Wait a minute, come on for the abundance. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Some of y'all might be very spiritual, you know, literally trying to look in the dang on a little crystal ball, like what's coming, what's going on? Maybe you do pull, you know, oracle messages and stuff like what's going on? For some of y'all, like I said, literally, maybe you need to give it a rest or something like that. You know, it's like take a message. Maybe this was a message you need to hear, take it, walk away from, leave it alone. I catch you back next week or something when you just want to hear my voice, when you just want to laugh, okay? Somebody did mention that earlier. They was like, no, I mean, I'm not necessarily addicted to videos, but Olivia, you be having me weak. Okay. Okay. And to be honest, not to make this about me real quick, and to be honest, like, I truly am happy that y'all just kind of get genuine joy out of this, and it's not just like, oh my gosh, Olivia posted, what's about to happen next? Because I just don't feel like that my messages even really be coming out like that. Like, oh, this is going to happen, then this, then watch out for this. It's just like, nah, what's up? Like, what we talking about today? And honestly, I'm glad that God has brought me to this point where it's more so like that and not just y'all trying to be addicted to trying to figure out what's going on. It's just like, nah, maybe you need to hear an encouraging message. Maybe you need to hear a song that you ain't heard in a long time, because y'all know I only listen to old music now. Maybe you need to hear a song you ain't heard in a long time for nostalgic sake. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you do need somebody to make you cry. I mean, well, baby, I ain't trying to make you cry now, but maybe crying laughing, okay? Maybe you do need to hear somebody to make you laugh or whatever. So not to, you know what I'm saying, not to toot my own horn, but really it's not tooting my own horn. Toot it up to God, okay? When I toot that, not don't toot the thing up to God. Now, wait a minute. toot that thing up. Okay, then we're not doing that. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing, I know, I get it. I know God's still working on you. I know half of y'all just got up, you know what I'm saying, shake your little booty. I know you did, but sit down. We're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. Okay, we're not doing that right now. Wait a minute. But big ups to God. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, that I'm so glad that he has finally redirected my channel to this. Where it's just like, girl, just give a message. Folk need to hear something, okay? But anyways, number 4, you might need to go back and listen to number 3. It may be significant for you. There could end up being a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, that might end up being very significant in your romantic life. You could end up meeting a new water sign. I feel like somebody, I just got a big vibe. Somebody may take your breath away, number 4, because you see how she blew in the face? Somebody might end up taking your breath away. Somebody might end up giving you a gift or something like that. Or you could end up sharing gifts with someone, okay? But again, what did we say? What did we say? It says you open the doorway. You're opening the door to a whole new experience. You're opening the door to a whole new experience, a whole new world. You're opening the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities. And what does it say? Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. You made this happen. You manifested whatever this blessed opportunity is, either a blessed opportunity in love, a blessed opportunity in career. And I feel like with this message as well is that for some of y'all, it's like, stay the course. I mean, again, come on, literally keep the faith and keep going. For a lot of you guys, this might be about staying the course. It's always tougher at the beginning. It's always tough at the beginning. It's always boring sometimes at the beginning. But I definitely feel like that God might got a special message here around something where it's like, baby, you pray for this, you ask for this. And it's like maybe, just maybe this time around, kind of stay the course. Don't give up so quickly. And whatever that may mean to you, you know what I'm saying? Pray about that, you know what I'm saying? Go to God in that, you know what I'm saying? And make sure that message is for you, because I'm not trying to get you stuck in something that you ain't supposed to be there. However, number 4, I feel like that you have the wisdom enough to know if something is truly for you or not. Like,